Hi Geminis, the gems of my eyes. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. This is for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering your weekly reading for October 10th till the 16th, as you can see below. And what's going on in the sky astrologically this week, generally speaking for all of us. It looks like on the 10th we have Mercury entering Libra. It's coming out of Virgo because it was in Virgo for a little bit. Now it's coming back into Libra, your fellow air sign, and we're at a retrograde, which is really nice. Still in the shadow period, but things are starting to clear up. Communications part is starting to be a little bit easier, less technical difficulties. And in Libra, this is us thinking and communicating in a more relatable, harmonious way, not stepping on any toes, ruffling too many feathers, more agreeable energy, less disputing or not listening to each other. We'll be able to understand and listen to each other a little bit more and maybe relate to each other and understand where someone is coming from instead of like judging them or throwing opinions. Okay, so maybe a more harmonious time for love and relationships, as well as we'll be able to like talk things out instead of like talking over each other, and maybe we'll have more we'll be thinking and communicating more about relationships in general. Okay, and you may even be noticing that right now, like in social media or in the internet, there's lots of things going on about relationships or different celebrities or something like that. Okay, all right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Geminis, let's start off with your health first. So in this area of life, you're receiving some kind of new opportunity that's going to lead to some kind of new beginning. Maybe you're trying out a new vitamin, new supplement, or a new food, and then you're going to start maybe eventually taking this more, or it leads you to purchase something else or get into another thing that maybe you would have never found out about or knew you liked until you tried this thing. So maybe I feel for most of you it's like a food or a supplement or something that you're intaking. You're gonna try something new, or maybe you're going out to eat with a friend or someone that you know, but it seems like there's some new energy, or maybe you're trying something new for your health, a different technique, and just seeing kind of what fits or what works best, or you're just trying to be a little adventurous or open-minded. But you could be taking something new or trying something new and eventually be like, oh, you know what, I kind of like this, and sticking with it. But it seems like there is some new energy coming your way, and maybe you're changing your diet, or you're adding something new to your diet. I feel like it's more so that I don't think you're taking away something. It feels like you're maybe adding something into your diet, your regimen, your health routine, and you're like, why not? I like it, or it feels good, or tastes good, and let's go with it. Okay, and it could be I think it's more so like a food or a supplement, and there could be an earth sign maybe in your life that's influencing you or helping you or guiding you, or you're being advised to go for these new opportunities, try this new thing if you get the opportunity, or you get to try a sample, because you never know, maybe you'll like it and maybe it'll work for you. All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like you are taking a mental break, or maybe you need a mental break from outside noise, chaos, opinions, criticism, because you want to know, or you want to make sure that this is what you want to do, or that this is the right decision. Maybe you're kind of like sleeping in on something because you're trying to make sure you're making the right choice, the right decision. And so you're kind of like locking yourself away and narrowing down maybe your options, choices, but it just feels like you're trying to quiet your mind and quiet the outside noise so that you know what's best, or that everything becomes very clear. There's no confusion. But you're kind of stuck on a thought, or you're trying to narrow down maybe options, choices, what makes sense or what's best for you. But it seems like you may want to take some kind of mental break, or not really want to talk to too many people, because you're trying to make sure that you're in a good headspace. Okay, because maybe whatever you do, or you're studying and you're trying to study by yourself, or you need to be like a little antisocial, it's going to take you having to like isolate yourself a little bit, or you just need some time to think about things and make sure that it's the right choice for you. Okay, and you're being advised to rest. Take some time. If you get too stuck on something, you can't figure it out, just come back to it. Go off to something else and then come back to it. But no point in trying over and over again and getting nowhere. You can just exhaust yourself. So you may need a little more rest than usual this week. and it can help you kind of just recharge and then have a fresh, new, clean mindset the next day. All right. Okay. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Four of Cups, Strength, and the Three of Wands. All right, so some of you might have Leo somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above, we have the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but maybe also a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys, could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or maybe be a mixed match of one of those too. All right, so what is happening here? It's funny because it kind of gives me this, I don't chase, I attract type of energy, where like, the less you do, or you're like sticking by your guns, you're staying true to yourself, and it's actually helping you out. It's actually making this person come to you instead of you chasing them, or you saying, what's wrong? What's happening? Why didn't you message me? Why didn't you call me? Or why haven't you checked up on me? You just kind of let it be. You stick to your guns. You stay true to yourself. You're like, you know what? It's okay. It is what it is. If they want to talk to me, they'll talk to me. And if not, then oh well. But it's like you're not chasing, you're attracting. And your energy, just your mindset, by doing that, it changes everything. And now it seems like someone who may have maybe gone ghost or not talked to you for a long time, or whatever happened in their life, and they just kind of disappear, and you're like, what the heck? Why haven't I heard from this person? Now all of a sudden they come, knock knock, this week, send you a message, call you, text you, likes your photo or comments on something. But I feel like they're gonna message you and be really flirty and almost act as if nothing happened. You're like, what? Hey stranger, what do you mean? Like, I didn't have to be a stranger if you just responded to me, or got back to me, or said hi, or checked up on me. But it could have been more than like 5 days that this person didn't talk to you, or you didn't see them, whatever the case is. Maybe they were dealing with some issues. Maybe they were dealing with some financial stresses, school, work, family, but that's not an excuse, right? Or they're just going through something, because sometimes everyone deals with problems differently. But I feel like this person may message you, contact you, and you decided, you're like, you know what, you were stuck on a feeling and emotion, you're like kind of bothered, but you're like, whatever, I don't want to let it bother me, I don't want to make a fuss, and I don't want to be the one calling, texting, what's wrong, what happened? I'll just let it be. I'm gonna stick to my guns, I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm just gonna work on me, do my own thing, ignore it, just try not to think about it. And boom, this person comes messaging you or contacting you, and I think you're gonna be really happy or really glad that you kind of just stuck to your ground, stayed true to yourself, and you know, like, they came to you. You didn't have to come to them, and it makes it feel more real. It makes it feel more authentic, right? Because maybe in the past you kind of felt like if you didn't reach out to them, then you guys wouldn't talk. But now it's like, okay, maybe they do like me, they do want to talk, they are making the initiative. Whereas like before, you kind of felt bad because like, oh, if I didn't reach out to them, if I didn't say anything, we wouldn't talk. But now it kind of feels a little more real, more organic, like, okay, maybe this is something. I just didn't want to feel that I was the only one trying, and so I just kind of let it be. Even if you were kind of hurt and, you know, stuck in your feeling and emotion, it didn't make you like react or do something that you would maybe regret later. So I feel like this person may message you, contact you, and you're gonna still act cool, normal, neutral, but now all of a sudden their energy is gonna change. Their energy has changed a lot. Now they're like feeling better, they're feeling more confident, they're maybe wanting to be more serious with you. Like, oh, so when am I gonna see you again? Or are we gonna hang out again? You're like, I didn't even know I was gonna talk to you again, but okay. I think you're still gonna be open to it. You're like, all right, no hard feelings, whatever. And you guys may end up hanging out, or you're gonna continue to talk. What was that? Nella just like, I don't know what she did. But I feel like this person's now going to want to get more serious with you or talk to you and be more consistent. And I think you're just going to go with it. You're going to go along with it, but you're not going to let it show, or you're not going to show that you're as excited maybe as you are. But it does feel like things may start to progress and go further, and maybe this person was really actually going through something and now they're in a better place, in a better position in their life to maybe give you more attention or spend more time with you, or be open to a relationship possibly. But it does feel like now this person has their life more in order. They seem to be more confident, and maybe now they're going to want to be more serious with you and like go out, be consistent. And again, they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe they were in pursuit of money, career, status, school, stuff like that. And maybe I feel like they're going to come out looking really good. They may like dress the part or be wearing a nice fancy outfit or watch or hat or shoes. I think they're gonna want to impress you in some way, shape, or form. They're gonna want to like show off, because maybe prior to this point they were kind of struggling or dealing with some complications, but now it's like they're a brand new person. So energy has completely changed. But it's like as soon as you stop chasing, not that you were chasing or trying, it's like now you're attracting. Now this person's coming to you. So looks really nice. All right, so let's continue on and extend it to get more information to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, that maybe you should know, and what their next action will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So we'll continue on and extend it. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.